You want to break this curse as much as I do.
You have no idea.
I came here to find my story, and I refuse to believe that I'm just a character in someone else's.
Turns out this killer is a huge fan of your work. Tell me where the truth lies.
I don't have any answers. I don't have the secret codes of these stories because it turns out I don't even understand them.
I need to go see Jacinda. Tell her how I feel.
Hop in. Let's go get you everything you deserve.
I really wonder what emotional response this trailer wanted me to get, because at the end of it, where Henry goes, let's go see Jacinda, I need to tell her how I feel, and Nick goes, hop in, and it slams the door. Like, I'm not worried that Nick is gonna kill Henry, because A, Henry's the main character, and he's gonna be in every other episode going forward. But then, when, Henry says, I gotta tell Jacinda how I feel, I'm like, no, you don't, because I don't believe that you are in love with her at all. So, I'm a little concerned with that because I'm not buying it. And then in the beginning of the trailer, where it has Lucy and Zelena talking, I go, oh my God, you have Zelena and Lucy, great aunt and great niece talking, but you haven't had, aunt and nephew talking? What the heck? Like, how can you not have them interact at all? Now, clearly because, they want to maybe team up together or get Zelena in on this operation to break the curse. But I'm like, we're going to get no interaction with Henry and Zelena ever. I mean, we only have 6 episodes left. Come on, just give me one scene where they at least show they have some connection to each other. Then the trailer talks about how Henry feels like a secondary character in his own story, which I think is actually really interesting because, Henry's a really fun character, at least in season 7. I've had issues with the acting, not so much the character from seasons 1 through 6, but I like Henry. So I want to see that emotional storyline be fleshed out. But then, when we see Hook fight Blackbeard and we see Smee, but Henry's there. So I'm thinking, oh my God, the show just really doesn't give a crap about its own continuity because technically Wish Realm Hook became young after Henry went to the Enchanted Forest. And wouldn't Smee have aged technically? Because, Smee was in the flashback when Wish Hook, had Alice. And Alice is older. And by the time Henry gets to the Enchanted Forest version 2, so the continuity of the show is all over the place. And apparently we're getting Blackbeard version 2, which I think is interesting as well, because his character was super just not done well at all. So I wonder if he's going to get anything to do of interest. I did like him during the Frozen episode that he was in. I think it was episode 9, Fall, I believe was the episode he came on. That was fun. I really liked his interactions with Elizabeth Lale. But the point is, it looks like we're going to get some cool adventures with Henry and Hook, and I'm curious to see those. I think those are going to be fun. I like Andrew J. West, and I like Colin Downey together. They seem like they're really good friends. They have really good bro chemistry. It's awesome. That's fun. But, the trailer at the end of it, like I talked about, has Nick and Henry together, and I'm thinking maybe Jack should have been on this bromance train on these adventures, because maybe the reveal can be that Nick is the killer, so that way it has a little bit more impact. I would be okay if the flashbacks had Henry, Hook, and Jack team up to fight Blackbeard version 2, have Henry and Jack have some cool interaction, and then in this episode have, it would be revealed that Nick is the killer, so it can just be more impactful. Maybe that'll wake Henry up, because Henry's also not awake, but then people are wondering if Henry wakes up, will he die? But there's also no magic in Hyperion Heights, so I think if he wakes up, he'll be okay, but the show's continuity is truly a mess. So I'm very concerned with this episode because I feel like it's going to be kind of all over the place. And last week's episode was not all over the place. I liked it. I just felt that it was in the wrong spot. So I'm kind of getting the feelings that I had from 7A, and they're now migrating towards the end of 7B. I have a feeling that I'm really going to like episode 21 and 22 of the season because we're going to get back our original characters. But I don't see where the show is going, and it just seems very random. And I'm good at seeing more of Andrew J. West. I just want this curse to be broken. I want, the intentions of Facilier, Gothel, and even Nick to be revealed. Why is Nick killing witches? Is Nick, Hansel? I almost forgot the character's name of Hansel and Gretel. I couldn't think of the boy for a second. So is Nick Hansel? Or is Nick... Yeah, would Hansel be Jack, who then became Hansel? That's how that word worked. Is that why he's killing witches? Because he was so traumatized. Is there an actual friendship between these two? Can Henry and Zelena ever talk? What is the motivations? will you guys enjoy this episode? I think it's going to be interesting because, as I said, you can't really go wrong with Colin O'Donoghue and Robert Carlyle, but I feel that poor Blackbeard is just kind of thrown in there because they just need a pirate to, give him something to do. It really couldn't be a swashbuckling episode unless you have a villainous pirate. So anyway, I'm just really not sure what the trailer wants me to feel. I still want to watch the episode. Like, don't get me wrong. I think it's going to be fun to watch. I just am curious what the overall payoff is going to be, how it's going to progress the plot, and there's my overall concerns. But I do like the idea that Henry is concerned about, being the secondary character in his own story. I really do like that. I just want to see a little bit more. I wish the trailer just divulged a bit more, but I guess I shouldn't expect too much from these trailers. But I don't know. After last week's episode, I'm very, very concerned because as we get closer and closer to shutting the book forever, I do wonder how big of a payoff the whole show will have. I mean, I'm looking forward to seeing even Andrew J. West and Robert Carlyle interact because, again, they're really awesome actors. We have some really good actors on this show. Let's give them something fun to do that we can all enjoy as the audience. So anyway, share your thoughts on the trailer in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching my review, and we'll talk real soon. All right, guys. Bye.